Lucilius, anger begins as a sudden movement within us, a first motion that is involuntary and akin to a menacing preparation. Seneca observes that this initial stir cannot be avoided, much like a yawn that spreads among company. Yet this first motion is but a beginning. The mind then deliberates, considering the injury and the desire for revenge. Seneca writes that anger passes the bounds of reason when it carries us away, but reason alone can restrain the resolution to retaliate. The mind assents to anger by judging the injury unjust and resolving to right it. This assent is voluntary. Without the mind's agreement, anger cannot proceed beyond its initial impulse. Thus, anger is not a mere passion, but a compound of impulse and judgment. Consider the example Seneca recounts of Plato, who restrained his hand raised to strike his servant, saying he was punishing an angry man. This illustrates how patience and reflection can suspend anger and allow reason to prevail. Seneca counsels that losses, injuries, and reproaches are short inconveniences to bear with resolution. He warns that to contend with those above us is folly, and with those below us an indignity. Anger, therefore, must be tempered by consideration and patience. Moreover, anger is often startled at every accident, a restless agitation that disturbs the mind's peace. But reason can quiet this disturbance. As Cicero advises, even when correction is necessary, it must be administered without anger, for passion clouds judgment. Seneca further reminds us that it is not piety or duty that requires anger, but honor and conscience. One may defend family without rage, discharging duty with dignity and without confusion or passion. It is idle to claim we cannot govern anger. The greatest men have brought this under control. The wildest affections may be tamed by care and custom, and reason can suppress even the strongest motions of the mind. In closing, Lucilius, remember that anger is a motion of the mind, not a force beyond control. The first stirrings may be natural, but the assent to anger is a choice. Let your reason judge and your patience prevail before you yield to passion. Reflect now on the last injury or offense you faced. Observe the difference between the first involuntary motion and the deliberate consent that follows. Such reflection reveals the space where reason may intervene.